Hey y'all, today I want to show you how to do this Jenna Ortega inspired makeup look. As y'all can see, it's really natural and it's super easy, beginner friendly, so let's get started. To get started, I'm going to mix this dewy foundation from Charlotte Tilbury with the Beautiful Skin, and I'm going to add a little bit of this matte one from Bare Minerals, and I'm just going to do a little bit and spread it out to my face. With this look, you can even go foundationless if you'd like, but as you guys can see, I do have a little bit of acne marks and I just want to cover that, but you can also do the look without any foundation. So as you guys can see, I'm just evening my skin tone, and wherever I have a little bit more acne marks, like right here, I'm just going to build it up and apply a little bit more. Oops, sorry, I did it with my middle finger, I'm sorry. I have a bad habit of using my middle finger, like when I push my glasses up, I use my middle finger, or like when I apply foundation and I'm showing somebody something, so I need to get rid of that bad habit. So now that we have the base on, I'm going to apply this Haus concealer. This concealer is really nice. You don't need a lot. It's medium coverage and it's hydrating. It's really easy to blend, and I feel like it self-sets, which is really nice. So I'm just gonna blend this out. I'm gonna apply just a tiny bit more, just to build the coverage up a tiny bit more. See, that little dot went a long way. Now that that's in place, I'm only going to set my under eyes and my nose with this Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Finishing Powder. This one's in shade number 2. And I really like this powder because it's a finishing powder, so it's just going to set everything in place. I'm not going to put any powder on my forehead or on my cheek area because I want that area to be a little bit more glowy, but I do want my under eyes to be set, and I do get a little bit shiny on my nose, and I don't really want that much shine, so I'm just going to set a little bit. Now that that's set, I'm going to tightline my upper waterline with this black eyeliner. This one is from the Sephora Collection brand, and I got it when it was on clearance for only $5. I'm using my phone because this mirror is a little bit far, and I don't want to move it because it's going to fall from where I have it standing. We're going to get to the fun part. I'm going to be using a blush from Haus. This one's in the shade Glossy Papaya. It's a hot pink, guys, but this one is super beautiful. You can blend it out to make the look more natural. Her cheeks are pretty glowy and they look really nice. So I'm actually gonna blend this out with my fingers. So let me show y'all. I just grab a little bit on my hand, and this goes a long way. So I'm bringing the blush up here towards my eyebrows so my face can be a little bit more lifted. I saw Alexandra Anel's video explaining how blush placement changes your face. She explains it in such a easy way to understand, and ever since I saw her video, I just do my blush up here. So things like that when you're getting into makeup, you don't really think about. If you're getting into makeup, I would recommend you watch her video. And I have built up the coverage because in the picture, her cheeks are kind of like the main focus point, what catches your attention first. Ooh. Whenever I do too much blush, I grab some with the back of my hand since it's clean. So there's the blush. As you guys can see, it is pretty glowy and it looks like a flush within. Haus, sorry, they have a lot of shades, so depending on your skin tone, I would recommend use this. If you have a deeper skin tone, you can use this shade. If you have a lighter skin tone, you can honestly build it up. So that's what I really like about these. They're super nice. Now we're going to do the eyes. Our eyelashes don't look huge, but they do have a lot of volume. What I'm going to do is just apply mascara on the bottom of my eyelashes and use eyelash extensions in my outer corner. I'm going to apply this FanFest mascara by Benefit on the very bottom of my eyelashes. Her eyelashes don't look really long. They just have a lot of volume, which makes her eyes pop out a little bit more, and it also gives you more like definition. So I just applied it like on the band of my lashes. And now I'm going to add a little bit more volume by applying these eyelash extensions just in my outer corner of my eye. Using these Ardell lash trios, I'm only going to be using a medium on the outer and right next to it a short. To glue those, I really like this Velux by Envy Bond. What I like about this bond is that it sticks really well on mascara. If you want a little bit more volume and you're only wearing mascara, you can use this bond. I'm gonna grab a medium cluster, take the glue off from the bottom a little bit, and then I'm gonna expand it. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like pulling it. I know you can't really tell, but basically the clusters come like this and I expand them like this, so they're a little bit more fluffy. So from this to this, I'm going to apply glue just on the very bottom of the band. You see how I'm holding the cluster right here? I'm only going to apply glue like this. What I'm going to do is just place it underneath my eye, like so. I'm gonna insert like another clip of me doing it more up close so you guys can see better. But basically I have glue on this cluster now, and I'm just gonna insert it on the bottom of my eye. It's stuck to the, sometimes it does stick to the tweezers. Okay, so I applied one cluster. This was medium, and now I'm going to apply a short one right next to that. Just going to push it up so that it'll stick better. Can you guys tell the difference from this side to this side? And now I'm going to do the other eye really quick. I'm going to just clean up the mascara residue with the Q-tip. I got a little bit of mascara on my eyelid, and sometimes you can get a little bit of glue, so I'm just going to clean that up. I really like these extensions. I can make a whole separate video on how to do these in more detail, so just let me know if you want to see that. For lips, her lips look very natural too. They look moisturized, but they don't necessarily look super glossy. So I'm going to take off the one I have right now. I'm going to be using Candy K by Kylie Jenner by Kylie Cosmetics, and these liners are pretty good. I like them, and this one on me, it looks a little bit more on the nude pinky side, so I'm just going to apply this. I'm going to blend out the liner. I'm just going to dab it upwards. Now that that's blended, I'm only going to apply a little bit of lip balm on top of that. This is just clear lip balm on top of this liner. So this is the final look, guys. I hope that it was easy enough if you're a beginner. This is perfect for spring and summer. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Bye.